Welcome to 5 Minutes of Breath. It's been a while since I've put one of these out, but I've had a lot of inquiries about masks and proper breathing, so I just wanted to come out and put out a short video today to talk about this. It's of utmost importance right now that you do wear a mask when you're out in public and that you take care of your respiratory health. A lot of people are finding that they're getting headaches, they might be getting a little lightheaded when they're wearing their mask. And this is a problem. So what I find in working with people is most people nowadays have a very low tolerance to carbon dioxide. They're very sensitive to it. So what's going on when we breathe is we have these receptors in our brain and our arteries that are constantly monitoring the amount of CO2 in our blood. As that level rises, it causes us to take an inhale. We breathe in, take the oxygen in, gets down into our lungs, into our alveoli, hops onto our red blood cells. And the hemoglobin goes into our heart and goes all throughout our body. But in order to use that oxygen, we have to have the right amount of CO2. There's got to be CO2 in your muscles and your brain to knock off that oxygen, to allow it to get into the tissues. If it's not, we're not actually utilizing that oxygen. We're very inefficient. We're not getting enough oxygen to our brain. It's also causing us to constrict our blood vessels and our airways, making it even more difficult. And this can lead to anxiety, increase in panic disorders, and a host of health problems. So if you find yourself getting headaches while you're wearing your mask, it most likely has to do with your ability to tolerate that carbon dioxide. So there's a couple of exercises that we can use to help build that tolerance, to help you make you more healthy and a higher performing individual. Less stressed, less anxious as well. So this protocol is called Breathe Light. It was popularized by Patrick McKeown of Oxygen Advantage. If you haven't read that book, I highly suggest it. It's one of the best books on breathing that I've ever read. But Breathe Light is 3 to 5 minutes. You can think of your normal breath, just up, down, up, down. Regular breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And Breathe Light, we're wanting to reduce that amount of air we're taking in. We want to taking smaller and smaller breaths. We want to create a little of this air hunger, a little of that panic you might feel as you're wearing a mask. As that CO2 begins to build in your system, it can cause a little stress. Your body begins to think, oh my God, maybe I'm dying. But you're really not. It's your brain just telling you need to breathe well before you really need to, because your set point of carbon dioxide is lower than it should be. So for 3 to 5 minutes, I want you to just slowly reduce the amount of air that you take in. I want you to make it so you can't feel yourself breathe, you can't hear yourself breathe, you can barely even notice you're taking your breath in. But as that's going on, you feel this little air hunger coming up, this little saying in your head telling you, I need to breathe, I need a little more air. And we want to push that just for a few minutes to help reset those receptors in our brain. The other thing you do is make sure you breathe throughout your nose all day long. It's very important to be breathing through your nose, as that allows the right balance of CO2 and oxygen in your system, helps activate the diaphragm, which is our main breathing muscle, to help puts us in that calm, parasympathetic, rest, relaxation, digestive state. And it allows us to harness a powerful molecule called nitric oxide that we have in our nasal passages, which is very strong antiviral and antibacterial properties and helps open up and dilate those blood vessels and the airways. The other thing you can do is, while you're wearing the mask, take slow, controlled breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Now, while you are not going to be able to do this throughout the entire time you're wearing a mask, just come back and become aware of your breath. Watch yourself. Maybe you start breathing a little fast in and out of the mouth. Or you see other people doing the same. Check in with your body. Take slow breaths 3 to 4 seconds in through the nose, pause, and exhaling out 6 to 8. On your exhale, you can exhale out of your nose or your mouth. Just want you to slow it down and extend that exhale over the inhale, allowing your body and nervous system to calm down and relax. Hope everybody's having a good Friday, staying safe out there. If you want any more information on this, I have virtual classes that you can sign up for. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we talk about breathing through stress, just breathing for better health, improving your mechanics, improving your diaphragm function, and improving your CO2 tolerance. And today at noon, I have my Journey of the Breath class, which is just a long breath session that will show you how you can change your mental and physical state just by using your breath. And it's a great way to start the weekend. I also have a free ebook that you can check out. The link's in my bio. Hope everybody has a good day. See you guys soon. And make sure to wear your mask when you're out in public. See you later.